Hey there, witches. Today I want to talk about something that is very close to my heart, and it's also something that I have been seeing questions about online in the witchcraft and Wicca community. Before I get started, hey, I see you. Welcome back. And you there, the new one, welcome. My name is Amy. This is Imperfect Witchcraft. And here we talk about how to do witchcraft. Basically, from the beginning to well, there is no end. You're always learning. So, it's like, sorry. But all the nitty gritty little itty bitty steps in between, that's what we're here to talk about. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit that little bell or else you won't get notifications when my new videos come up. And like this video if you like it, or love it, or super love it. Unfortunately, we don't have love and super love buttons yet, but I think if you guys push for it, we could make it happen. Okay, let's jump in. So the question that I've been hearing, seeing, reading a lot is, can you do witchcraft or spells without any tools, without buying stuff, basically? I think I covered this in my second ever video. Look, I'm gonna just talk about it again. You can always perform a spell without tools, and you're always a witch. Oh, this is a different subject. You're always a witch. If you're a witch, you're a witch. If you haven't done spells in a couple of years, that doesn't make you not a witch all of a sudden. That doesn't make you not who you are or not a person. Okay, getting off track. That being said, your tools, we're not getting off track, tying it back in. Your tools do not make you a witch. They do not make the spell, okay? Where do we start with any spell? I'm gonna give you one guess because you're that smart and I know you know the answer to this. Ready? Let's say it together. Intent or energy, whichever one of those that you said, you're correct. If you said them both, you're correct, because you always start with your intent, with your energy, with your will. You start with the thing that you want. You make it happen. You bend the powers of the universe, elements, whatever, to your will, to the outcome that you see in your mind as your perfect reality, right? Okay. So intent, action, manifestation. Those are the three things that you need for a spell. Notice that none of those are tangible physical things. They're not candles, they're not incense, they're not a coven where, those are nice. It's great to have help, but you don't have to spend money. And you don't have to ask somebody to lend you their strength because, you don't have enough on your own. That isn't how this works, yo. All you need is to give yourself a little time. And when you're more proficient, you're gonna need less time. Focus on the thing. The thing that you want. And if it's a physical thing, if you're dealing with healing, or you wanna charge an object or something like that, start with your hands. Again, assuming you have functional hands, start with your hands. Let your magical energy pool up in your hands. Mix that with your intent and send it forward into the universe. You can use it to charge anything. You can touch objects, you can touch people. Don't recommend without permission. Send it out into the world. Release it. Let it go. To do your bidding. Okay? If you don't have hands, you don't work with your hands, or you don't feel comfortable using your hands, use your mind. Use your intent, because really your hands are just another set of tools. Where it all comes from is here and here. Again, focus on the thing that is not, and visualize it in your mind as though it were, and pray to whoever, if that is a part of your practice. Ask for the aid of whoever, if that is part of your practice, and you can just do it from a meditative pose. You can do it from your living room. You can do it from the backyard. You can do it from your desk at the office. Though it's a little harder, just because there are distractions there, the energy's wonky, and it's not the greatest. Like, you can get this done anywhere you need to get it done. It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter what it's for. It all comes back to you, your power, the understanding of your power, where it comes from and where it goes, and what really sends it there. Is it the candle that sends it there? Is it the incense that sends it there? Is it the fact that you have exactly 5 other people helping you that sends it there? If your answer is yes to any of those questions, you need to go back to the fundamentals, the foundation of yourself, who you think you are as a witch and as a person, and ask yourself where you get your power from. Where do you find it in yourself? Because that is what activates spell work. You don't need anything. You don't need anything to make it happen. Just you. Thank you for hanging in there for my Start With Your Hands lecture part 2. If you haven't checked it out yet, go and see my Patreon. Patrons are going to have access to behind the scenes content, discussions, and they're going to have access to me and input on future video content. That's 4 things. I have 4 fingers though. Okay, so far that's where we're at. You're here and I am here, and if you weren't here, I wouldn't be here. So you literally allow me to do what I love to do, but I also do it all by myself. So your support means a lot, so much. So check that out. Like this video, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit that little bell because, notifications are great. And check out these other cool videos that I made for you witches. And remember, start with your hands, witches.